Hello and welcome to the internet. My name is Jake Dragon7 and welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario Galaxy. Of course, previously we finally felled Bowser and got the last of the Grand Stars, but that does not mean that our quest isn't over, and not even remotely. So we will be attempting that challenge. However, this other world isn't really something I do plan on exploring. If you guys have played the game, you probably know what it is. At least I'm assuming I know what it is. I actually have never gotten that far. But that's beside the point. Currently, let's see. What do you got to say, Toad? And apparently Peach is still kidnapped. Whoops, I may have fucked up somewhere. Let's just say it that way. Alright though, Toad, yes, even when she's kidnapped, you're so thoughtful, the princess. Now, the first place you're going to be heading is actually back to the terrace. So, the main reason I wanted to defeat Bowser is because when you defeat him, something, new opens up, a new type of comet. I did mention this earlier, but I'll mention it again here. This is the purple comet. If you guys remember, a while ago when we got the red star, we had to collect 100 purple coins and then unlock the red star in the observatory. Well, the same thing is really the shtick here. We just have to collect 100 purple coins in Good Egg Galaxy. Now, there are basically two different versions. One where they're all in a concise area and you have a limited amount of time to collect them, which I believe is what this falls under. And one where they're in an extremely large area and you basically have to try to collect them and however long you need, but usually those missions can take up to 10 or even 20 minutes. There's one of them that actually does take like 20 minutes. Now this one seems like a mix. I mean, it is the first one you're really supposed to tackle, as it is in the first galaxy in the game, and it always shows up after you beat Bowser, but this one, it seems to be, if I'm not mistaken, this one, it's obviously don't have a time limit, but it's also in a more concise spot, and it's a lot more linear than a lot of the other ones that just don't have time limits, or even a lot of the other ones in general. But, okay. See, already we're a fourth of the way complete here. I'll be heading here first. I think this just seems to make the most sense. I'll just head here. Yeah, this is by far the easiest of the purple coin missions, at least from what I can remember. I don't really remember any other ones that were especially challenging, but yeah, it does make sense. This is kind of the, the first of them you're supposed to do. It's kind of just introducing you back into the concept and showing out some of your some of the old worlds you traveled through will kind of shift to have these purple coins. Alright, now, okay. So there are more there, and this should put us at halfway. Yep, that's half of them already. Like I said, this one's not really that difficult, but some of the later ones, like there's literally one that on a regular basis will take you over 20 minutes to complete. Pretty stupid if you ask me, but yeah, it's just a thing. And considering I do want to try to get all 120 stars, it's something you're going to have to try to tackle at some point or another. Sadly. So okay, we've already been to that area, so may as well head here. Oh, well, that just kind of took us on an extra path. So, yeah, okay, so we already got everything here. Gotta say, it is nice to be back recording this. I actually haven't recorded this series in several months. The, sort of finale episodes were all recorded before the, or like, I guess mid-finale episodes, they were all recorded before my big hiatus. And I only held them off so that the series wouldn't get too far ahead of Skyward Sword. So yeah, it's been a really long time since I've played this game and recorded any footage of it, but it's nice to be back. Yeah. And, with Shovel Knight done now, I can kind of put more focus into this. So yeah, everything's looking pretty dandy for the channel, at least for now. Something's gonna come up soon, I'm sure of it. Alright, so let's see, this should be the last detour, well, okay, no, it's the last detour to take. Now, I'm not sure, is it the egg planet or is it the first one? Okay, so that looks like the first planet. So we just have to do one more warp star trip, and there we go. That's already like an extra star. And I don't know if it's still going to be there when we get back, but I also saw there was a fast foe comet in the engine room somewhere. So I suppose we can go tackle that next, because I am. If I see a comet, I'm very likely to just go tackle that immediately. Alright though, so that is our star. Alright, so that is all we have to do in good A. That's good to know. Alright then. So yeah, I'll check on the map one more time, and if the comet's still there, I am going to meet you guys in the engine room. Alright, so unfortunately, the comet, we did miss that comet, but yeah, so we're going to be heading back into the bedroom. This time, we're going to take a trip back to Dusty Dune Galaxy. Figure that's a fair enough place to head. We've only been there once. I kind of looked at some of the, I looked at my star list, and I kind of just picked a level that only has 1 star so far. So I think that's what I do for the rest of this episode. Hopefully, if this doesn't take too long, I don't know what this is going to be. Blasting, I don't really remember this mission, but if this and whatever we tackle next are short, like I can try to tackle some shorter missions, and we can collect 4 stars in this episode. I feel like I'm on a bit of a time limit right now, because I only have like an hour to record, and I'm only recording 2 videos, so by all means, I mean, these can be kind of longish. At least long by Mario Galaxy standards, but yeah, I just, need to record all these fairly quickly. I'm only going to record this in the next episode right now. I think I already said that, but just to be safe. Alright though, so here we are back in Dusty Dune. And there we go, jeez. My spin is a bit, was kind of being a bit late there, kind of delayed. But that's fine. Alright, let's see, what do you got? Oh jeez, kind of screwed myself there, but whatever. And you have very little time to attack this thing, don't you? Damn. Hey, wait, I think we just have to like spin it. I'm just gonna try to spin it next time because this is not working for me at all. There we go, that seems to be the trick. And oh jeez. Okay, well I'm already on 1 life, that's a great sign. Alright, let's see what we got here. Oh nice, some coins already. That's easy. Alright, let's see. Now I know one thing I do want to look into with this galaxy, and part of the reason I'm actually tackling this in particular right now, outside of the fact that we haven't been here in a while and I kind of wanted to, revisit it. Oh nice. Kind of figured someone would be down there. Nice. Next live stream. Anyway, is because, if you guys remember, I believe we've only collected one of these, and that'd be the one in Buoy Base. We collected a green star there, and oh, I missed like a Luma. I think I may have to do something I did a couple episodes ago and just go back here. Yeah, that's movie Luma. But anyway, that might actually be what I'm thinking about right now. There's a like a green star. So if you collect 3 of these, you can unlock some extra highly sort of more challenging missions in the observatory. So I definitely want to get to collecting all those. Like I said, we already have one of them, and that is the one from Buoy Base. And then there's one here and one. Actually, you know what? I think one of them. Yeah, I think one of them's actually just in Ghostly Galaxy, come to think of it. And if that is the case, then we actually already have 2 of them. I can check the star list for me. I'll probably check it in between recording this and the next episode, just to be safe. That's what we need the shell for. Come on, Mario. Yeah, alright. Game. Oh my god, that was one of the worst things that ever happened to me. Oh, Jesus. That was too stupid for words. I spent all that time trying to get back on this platform, and that's what I do. Alright, though. I guess I have to find the blue shell now. Or the last... Oh, there. Fucking hell. I am being a massive dipshit in this mission, and I do apologize for that, because I know, that's honestly something you should all expect from this series by now. Not even just, no, from this channel, it's really more what I meant to say. But, yeah, I feel like I usually do better in this series, I think. Yeah, I feel like the series I usually do a bit better in, I think, but, that doesn't mean that I'm smart in it. Oh, jeez. I guess it's either this or, like, not every episode, but certain episodes of Smash Squad I also do my best in. like I said, the key word is certain episodes. A lot of the time, I do terrible in that series, but on other certain occasions, I do end up doing pretty well. It really just depends on character experience. And I guess who I fight as well, because there is a bit of a random element to that. Alright, though. Oh, jeez. Oh, no, I'm dead. I'm dead. Rest in spaghetti, never forgetty. Okay, come on, he's Italian. That joke is way too obvious. Sorry, I had to. Come on. Just... Sometimes you have to go for the obvious jokes. You know, it's just... Every once in a while. Like, for example, the other day in Pokemon Go, I caught a Cubone, and I nicknamed it Boner. Like, I don't think you can get a more obvious joke nickname than that. Okay, maybe there are a few that are slightly more obvious. But still, I mean, for the most part, you can't really get a more obvious joke than that. So, yeah. I don't really know what to say. There's not really anything to say. Every time I look at it, though, I just crack up. Because I like to come up with, like, the stupid... Not for all of them, but for a lot of my Pokemon in that game, I just like to come up with the dumbest nicknames possible. Like, my Tartarus, I just named shit, because, you know, bullshit. Like, it gets dumber. I mean, I'm trying to think of some of the other really funny ones. I just named my Magikarp Y. Just literally Y, you know. An existential question we got right there. Hey, right here, we do have to be quick to get back to the, star. Because this is obviously on a timer, if you're going to tell by the tick-tocks. Alright, though. Oh, no! You had to jump. Of course you had to jump. But anyway, going back to dumb Pokemon Go nicknames, because that's something I'm sure you all want to hear about. Let's see. So I talked about... Wait, what am I trying to do here? So let's see. I have a Goldeen that's just named a fucking fish, because, you know, that's what it is. You know, sometimes you just gotta be realistic with your nicknames. You know, it just happens sometimes. Let's see, what else? I do have quite a few pretty funny nicknames. So one time, I caught an Electabuzz. And at first, I had, like, some really just, like, weird name for it. But one that wasn't, like, funny. It was just stupid. But then, I kind of looked at Electabuzz, and I was like, I can think of a funny name for this guy. And I kind of looked at him for a little while. And I kind of realized an uncanny resemblance. So, my Electabuzz, which I never use because it's stupidly weak, is now named Daddy Trump. So yeah, try unseeing that. Next time you see an Electabuzz, just try seeing that, or unseeing that. I'm sure you have a lot of fun with that. You know, Daddy Trump coming to save our guns from Hillary. I'm sorry, I don't want to make political jokes on this channel because it's just stupid and not fun, but have to. It's just, I had to bring up Daddy Trump. Let's see, what else do I have that's really funny? I named my Vaporeon Bayonetta because she used to be OP, but then they nerfed her. Smash Brothers reference. So stupid, but I love that name a lot. I just feel like it's kind of clever. And we are going to head back and try to get that Hungry Luma star, because I think that might be a green star, and that might actually be the last one, so we can take that on in a couple episodes. Or we can do some more comet stuff, you know, that's always fun. Alright, though, let's see. I have... What else do I have? I'm trying to think of only, like, the funny names I have, because not all my guys have funny names. Some of them I just gave, like, decent names. My Jolteon is good Pikachu. It's just, you know, that's what he is. He's Pikachu, but he doesn't suck. Actually, I just got a Diglett earlier. I have to nickname that something. There are a lot of jokes you can make for Diglett. First one that comes to mind is Dildo, and I might actually have to go with that. I'm not gonna lie, because I kind of like that name. What is wrong with me? I have so many issues. I am a screwed up human being. Oh, my Pidgeot is named Luscious Locks. What was it? What's that to say? Yeah, my Pidgeot's named Luscious Locks, which I just think is a great name. This one actually isn't that funny, but this one I think is pretty cool. I have a Ponyta named Epona, because, you know, Zelda references and stuff. I have a Gloom that is named Snoop Dogg. Again, going back to the obvious jokes. Let's see. Yeah, I don't really have a lot of good stuff in that game, so. Let's see what else. Because there's like nothing to catch in my neighborhood. It's just like completely barren around here. I pretty much only have like terrible stuff. But outside of that, yeah, what else do I got? Outside of terrible English, apparently. Let's see. I can think of one more funny nickname. I know I have another one that's just really great. Top tier, 10 out of 10 nicknames. I can't think of a funny one that I have. Can't think of too many other funny ones off the top of my head right now. Let's see. Yeah, I guess that's about all I have to say, because now I am not remembering anything. But hey, how about I actually start, doing what I'm supposed to do here and commentate? So, let's see, we have about 30 seconds left. We only have 15 more. I don't know if this is possible, but I'm gonna go for it. Oh boy, there's too many to collect right here. This is looking really bad for me. Actually, no, because you know what? In these missions, I don't know why I just had to do that, but in a lot of these missions, you actually don't have to collect all of them. I forgot about that. Oh fuck, I'm gonna run out of time, aren't I? Oh, never mind. It was right here. I thought I was gonna like not find that. Alright though. So yeah, I mean, I guess we're kind of far in, but I do have a feeling this could be a good time to just, because I don't want to forget about the green star. So we're gonna take one more trip back to Dusty Dune Galaxy, and we're gonna get, what I'm assuming is the green star. I'll know when yeah, you know what? No, it is. I'm with 99% certain it is. So yeah, we'll go for that. You know what? Wait, let's see here. Let's open this up while I'm going back here. If you can just give me a second. Alright. So we're going here to blasting through the sand, and I believe it was on like the second or third planet. I'll be sure to check everything after the first, just to be safe. I was about to say like safe. I don't know if you can actually do it that early. Oh, okay, looking at my list of Pokemon now, so I can give you some of my other brilliant names. This one's another one that's not that funny, but I named my Paris Last of Us for obvious reasons. Basically the zombie Pokemon. Let's see if I scroll down a bit. Let's see. Okay, for another obvious joke, I named my Lickitung Miley Cyrus. My Jigglypuff is named Buff Tough Puff. I have a Slowpoke named Derps McGee. I like that one. Oh crap! Wait, I might need more. Probably need more Starbits. But you know what? It does seem like you can get a lot on this island. So. Oh, you only need 20. That's easy. Easy peasy. Let's see. My Pikachu is overrated as fuck. Because, I have strong opinions about the Chew. I can't really see any of the actual names, but, my Staryu is named No Krusty Krab. There was a character limit, I'm sorry, but I wanted to make a SpongeBob reference, damn it. So, No Krusty Krab it is. I had the T's seem to make the most sense to cut. Anyway, I already have enough star bits, but when can you have enough star bits in this game? I need more. I need to fuel my obsession. Okay, if I can just figure out how controls work again. Alright, buddy, here you go. If you'll, thank you. I have a, what's it called again? I can't remember the name now. Shite. I have a Tentacool named Jello Mate. For you, one more obvious joke, my Geodude is named Wayne. Yes. Yeah, I'm sorry. My Execute is named Weed Omelet. So, 10 out of 10 names right there. And for even more 10 out of 10 names that are also SpongeBob references, my Krabby is named Mr. Krabs. Spelled Kraebz. And if you think I'm sorry for that, damn, I missed that. But if you think I'm sorry for that in the slightest, you'd be dead wrong. Oh wait, did I use the same name twice? I think I may have used the same name twice. Because I just saw my Psyduck is also named Derps McGee, but I thought that was the name of my, Slowpoke. It's a conspiracy. I have 2 of them. Alright, outside of that... Did I seriously name 2 things? I did. I named 2 different guys, Derps McGee. I am an unoriginal guy, apparently. It's not even a funny name. Okay, whatever. So yeah, that is all my funny Pokemon Go nicknames. Hope you enjoyed. Of course, there's still many things I have to catch. And I do have more things outside of that, but a lot of the things I didn't mention just don't have particularly funny names. Like something I just named after things I like. Like I have a Venomoth, which is actually one of my best guys. Named Mothman after the cryptid, because I used to be really into cryptozoology as a kid. I know it probably seems like a weird thing, a weird like obsession to have for like a 10-year-old. Maybe not. But yeah, I was obsessed. I know I've probably talked about this before, but I was obsessed with like cryptozoology and like I'm not even. When I was a kid, I was like a conspiracy. Not really a conspiracy nut, but like I watched the videos made by people who were conspiracy nuts on YouTube, and I took them seriously. Oh boy, yeah, that's a great thing. I should definitely be mentioning here on camera, because that's how I want people to see me. So like think like Ronaldo from Steven Universe, except I wasn't actually the guy hunting it down. I was just like the guy listening to him and actually giving him the time of day for some odd reason. Cause yeah, nobody likes him. Alright though, so now alright, I think this is the only other place I haven't been through? I don't know, man. At this point, just kind of going back and forth. This is indeed what I was thinking of the green star, so that's nice. We may actually be able to try. I'm not going to take it on next episode because, like I mentioned, I am kind of on a time limit here. I did want to get these recorded quickly, so chances are I'm not going to record them. Assuming this is my last green star, I'm not going to record this mission this episode, but probably 2 episodes from now. I mean, that seems like good enough time for me. And holy crap! Wait, can I look? Okay, can I just look around for a minute? I don't see it. I'm going to be here a minute, aren't I? You guys should have gone over here. No, oh crap! I actually didn't make it. Jeez. Can't. There's like nothing to find around here. Okay, well, I've already been through one of those. Wait, so that might be the only... Okay, so that's the only one on this side I've been through, if I'm not mistaken. So, I just came through there. I guess I can try here? It's hard to say. I can't think of where else these guys would be appearing from, like, at this point. Maybe I should have worried more about staying alive. That may have been a little bit more intelligent, but, fine by me. I guess dying is the way to go now. On the bright side, now I might have a slightly easier time tracking, like, the paths, because I can try to collect less coins. So at this point, yeah, I'm going to try to stay back and not collect coins so I can try to be able to figure out, like, where I haven't been. Alright, that's 2. Come on. No. Okay. Alright, let's try up here. Shite. Aw, damn. That sucks. Well, okay, I can explore this path now. And get number 3. That's good. Alright. So I probably want to try to head there next, huh? If I can actually get up. There we go. Now if I can actually get Wait. Something's up here. What's up? Balloon to the rescue. Best movie, 10 out of 10. 2K16. Alright. Oh, God. Favorite movie. Oh, wait. Here it is. This is the last one. How did I... That seems so easy. Because, you know, I actually was able to trace where I hadn't been. And it just kind of started to seem really easy. But, you know, that's aside from the point now. Because... Not the right side of the map. But, yes, I believe that is actually the third green star. I'm not 100%... No, because wait, there's... I'm 99% certain one of them is in Ghostly Galaxy, and we should have already gotten that by this point. So it should be the last of the green stars, and if it is, we should be told that right now. Yeah, it actually looks like it is. Alright, nice. It's a great step in the right direction for us. Like I said, we won't be tackling these missions next episode, but most likely the following one, episode 23. Because again, I'm kind of on a time limit, and these missions can take a long time. Wow, there are a lot of comets right now. Well, yeah. Well, I suppose we know what next episode is going to be spent doing. Time to go on a bit of a comic craze, eh? But that won't be it for today's episode. That'll be next week, assuming I can get the second episode out on time. Assuming these all get uploaded when I want them to. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Let's Play Super Mario Galaxy. If you enjoyed, maybe leave a like, possibly subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.